he was drafted, you were
with the national team playing against Darko actually in under 16 tournament in France. I remember that. Yeah.
Did you know anything about Memphis?
No, Elvis, and that was it. I know about Elvis.
And then when did you come here?
When?
Yeah, how soon after?
September, I think. We first flew out. I think somewhere around September. We stayed at the Marriott. I was supposed to go to White Station first. I remember Coach Tippett came in and picked me up and took me to the high school, and I was just amazed how big it was and how many people were there. And then they explained the rules that it was a public school and we had to live in the area, and Powell already picked out a place out in Germantown, and I'm like, oh well, that's not going to work, and I had to change schools.
And that's how you ended up in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Did you actually go to White Station?
I went there for like 2 days.
Really?
Because they told me like they explained to us, if you go there for a third day, you're not eligible to play basketball wherever
How was your
you go.
English then?
Awful.
It was awful.
Awful. I remember guys asking me, what grade you in? And I'm like, I'm Mark. I like basketball. And I said, okay, well, what class are you on? And I had a little sheet of paper with all my classes, and I was just showing that, like, this is where I'm going. Like, and it felt a little bit like Tom Hanks in that movie. Like, I stay, or right, something like that. Like,
tonight,
good times.
Obviously, you don't want this kind of a league to slip away. What?
We couldn't get stops. I think they were, we got too spread out. I think, we became off detached from the ball, and that, create a little confusion on us. They do a good job of finding the open guys and moving guys around. They did a good job, and offense obviously got really stagnant. They started switching, bringing guys from the weak side to the strong side, kind of like crowding the paint a lot, and that became really stagnant. Yeah.
What was your mindset when you came out? You came out obviously hot, scoring a lot. What was your mindset?
No. I think for the last few games, I've been real assertive with my shots and trying, be really aggressive from the get-go. I'm not trying to get anybody else going. Not trying to defer to anybody else. Just like take what's there, and we'll see what happens.
Are there moments when you pull all this other stuff out of your head when you're out there?
For those 48 minutes, yeah.
You do it for the 48 minutes?
Yeah, for 40 minutes, it's really easy.
Is there ever a time, though, that you allowed yourself to think that it could be the last time playing home?
No doubt. I mean, you're at home. You're sitting at home, and for the game, you kind of go through the whole mind preparation. You go through the whole process, the drive in, everything, But then you kind of smile a little bit too, because you're like, wow, could be it, maybe not. But it's been one hell of a ride. Like, all the fans, all the love that you get from everyone. It's just great.
When you head out that tunnel for the last time, I mean, it could be the last time. You don't know.
You don't know.
They said come back for the epic showdown between Karl Anthony Townsend, Mark, whatever. What's the next? Is the next?
I don't know. Yeah, I try not to think about it. Yeah. I know tomorrow I'm turning 34.
Tomorrow you're turning 34.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm turning 34, and my family gave me a great birthday party yesterday at my house, and that's all I care about. Like,
right.
The rest, like,
Did you get a cake?
Yeah. My wife made a cake. My daughter, picked out the flavor and the color, so it was pink and strawberry.
It was pink and strawberry.
Yeah, it was
34. How many? 34 candles? Were there?
No, just a 3 and a 4. It's 34. It's better that way.
It's fire hazard at some point.
Sorry, we don't want more fires.
No. I know. Again, I did not do that. Just to make sure.
Does that change the way that you feel about, this is a game that is extremely, it's the biggest blown lead in regular season in franchise history, but it's with the tenor of all this other stuff that goes on. Does that change the way that you think about a game like this? Does it change the way that you approach this situation?
I have no control over the situation. Like, this is how you want me to approach it. Like, I have zero control over it. All I can control is how I interact with my teammates, how I work with them, and my effort out there. That's all I can control. The rest, I can't control it. Therefore, I can, spend too much time thinking about it. Even though your mind does wonder sometimes, what's going on, what's going to happen, what's not. But then, you kind of reel it back and thankful for the things that you do have and how great it's been.
From an offensive standpoint, where did you guys seem to just kind of run out of steam a little bit?
They start switching and bringing guys from the low side. Our turnovers, the ball didn't get to the paint as much. So we would not create those triggers with the switch. We became really predictable, and we saw it early in the third. What they were trying to do. They made that adjustment at halftime, and we did not find at least that next option.
How old were you when you moved in?
I was
What
16.
birthday was that?
16. I was 16.
You were already 16.
Yeah, I
You
think.
remember 16th birthday here? Or do you have
No,
17th
I didn't have a sweet 16 here.
17th. was here.
I turned 17 when my first birthday here was 17. Yeah. I was a junior in high school.
Do you wish this had been less public? This.
Again, you control what you can control. I can't
What'd you get for your birthday?
What did I get? I got my wife got me a lot of little sailing souvenirs. She knows I love sailing and I love the water.
I didn't know you like sailing.
Yeah.
What kind of boat?
Obviously,
Big boats?
I rent a boat. I don't have a boat. But yeah, like a 50-footer, 55. Yeah, Mediterranean is beautiful. Yeah, I like it.
At any point, have you said to management, like, hey, keep it together, keep this together, don't do it, or no?
They're gonna do what they think is best for the franchise. When we had our talks, I told them that I wanted to stay, but that didn't make much of a difference. So I think they gotta do what they have to do, and they gotta think what's best for the franchise going forward. If that's without me, and they can get great assets, that's great, and I'm all for it. And if it's with me, I'm for it too. So either way, they're gonna do what they think is best, and you have to respect that and be with it.
Were you a home opener as a fan?
Yeah,
a long time ago?
Well,
First
against
game?
Detroit. Against Detroit, yeah, it was. Yes, it was. Powell scored 4 points, traveled, he played awful. he traveled, he fell down. I think, those guys were way too physical for him. Detroit, I remember Ben Wallace just eating him. But yeah, after that, he...
Can you imagine this though? There's been a Gasol on this team.
I know, that's pretty crazy. This whole ride has been, a Gasol in the media day at least. This whole time, that's pretty impressive. My son is only 2. Not even 2. And Adrian, my younger brother, decided not to go that route. So my dad is a little older. Maybe I get traded to San Antonio and Powell comes back. Who knows? That'd be kind of fun. I would like. There's a part of me who like. He still has a place here. He still has a place. Yeah, the same place. My parents live in it. My parents been here the whole ride. So that's That's
When
pretty
did you
cool.
start to like Memphis?
When did I start to like Memphis?
When you first got here,
Yeah.
you were still.
I was completely blown away, with a different culture and the access to different things and in the high school it was kind of like a movie dream type of a deal for me. It was completely different to what I was used to, and that was pretty cool. I loved the atmosphere at the game. I loved the popcorn, the smell, all those things were new to me. I love to eat them too, obviously. But it was cool. It was just a lot very different to what I was used to, and I fell in love with the people, how they treated me. For me to being up from Spain and coming over here and getting the love and the warmth too. I don't know. That felt really good. That felt really good because you're really insecure when you move into a new place. But when you get that type of that love and warmth, that's all you. That makes you feel very secure.
Do you allow yourself to get
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man.
You would have been good at West.
Huh?
You would have done the final West. Fly on the water.
They had a great team. They got Brett Bradshaw that time. Dan Bradshaw. He went to Tennessee. Yeah. He was really good. And they had a lot of players. And then I remember I played AAU that summer, and I was in a team with Andre Allen. That was fun.
How close did you come to walking on it, to going to Memphis?
Really close. That was the only option. That was the only option that I really considered.
That was the only college option.
Yeah.
Instead, you went back to the national.
And instead I went back to
Were you
Barcelona.
invited all along? Invited to the national team, or was that that?
No, actually, how it went down with Calipari, they came in and watched a couple practices. I went and had a non-official, they were having pickup games, and I was there, and they told me hey, we want you to be a part of this. I'm like, okay, well, I'm thinking about it. My mom was all for it. My mom wanted me to stay here. She's still talks about it today. But I'm like, you know what? Like I'm 350 pounds. I'm not happy with who I am. I got to go back and kind of like rethink things a little bit. And Barcelona gave me an option. They just came off winning, you know, the EuroLeague that year, the Spanish Cup, and the Spanish League. So I'm like, I have a chance to be part of that team, and then kind of like reset things. I have to give it a try. My dad, the only thing that my dad made sure is like I did not get paid that year. Like he said, you're going to be a professional, but without the pay. I'm like, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm in gas money. But yeah,
But
like,
that's what made you, those learning from that, to be a professional from that team.
well, yeah, no, they sure like that year. You don't know really what you are, you know, getting ready for, and like being around those guys. But you're a sponge. You just seeing everything, kind of like internalize it. Later on, made sense. Like right away, didn't make sense though.
What'd you really weigh at your peak?
I think the scale went over like probably over 350.
You
But
really were over 350.
without a doubt. and I worked,
Where was
I
the
worked
scale?
at it too.
Where was the scale?
Back in Spain.
Back in Spain.
Back in Spain, yeah. I remember like
Did you get weighed at Los Angeles?
no.
Maybe it's just maybe it's just kilos. I mean, maybe you're
No,
actually.
kilos are less.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe you were
I remember the
actually.
scale like kind of moved up and like no, and it was the top. Like okay, we'll stop it there.
They tell stories about you going through fast food places and ordering like 2 Big Macs or something like that. When you were at Memphis, when you were in Los Angeles, what was the?
Back then was the big Mac.
It was the big
Big
Mac.
Mac, super size. That was a super size time. I remember those times, and yeah, I had, you know, Diet Coke though.
I'm a real American there.
I was having a Diet Coke and the McFlurry without the topping. I didn't know no topping. No topping. Too much. Really watching that.
Too much.
Into Johnny driving through the who would?
No, Johnny couldn't drive. Johnny was 15 at that
Johnny
time.
was 15.
And that was my second year. That was my senior year. Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, I can't lie to you. I still like. 2 of my teammates came to the game tonight. Like 2 of those teammates, Sean Trevelyan, Marquette Trevelyan, and Carlos Jefferson.
Really?
Yeah, they from Fraser, like best friends. They were the guys that I hang out the most.
And
They
came
took care of me.
because
No, they keep. I mean,
They come a lot.
They come a lot, obviously. They come a lot, and I mean, they took care of me at that time, and that's, you know, I'm super thankful for that because through basketball, you know, I made sure that in every class there was a teammate in every class. So whatever class they went to, like, okay, I think
At Los Angeles.
yeah, at Los Angeles. I made sure that I had a teammate in every class because I felt really secure around them. That was it. Yeah.
So you described it. If this was the end, how would you describe this? This since you arrived here at 16 to now.
I don't know.
Of course, we'll be back here next time asking you next week these same questions.
I don't know how. I mean, I have to think about it. There's a lot of years, and to try to summarize it in one word and in one phrase is hard. But it's overall very positive, obviously. Like I mean, just think about it. I came here not knowing shit, and now I'm a father of 2. My son was born, you know, in Poplar. My son was born here. My daughter go to school here. Has all her best friends are from here. Like, you know.
And you're eating pink birthday cake.
Yeah, that was not my choice. That was definitely not my choice. But she was happy.
If you are back, say you don't get traded, do you think you'll be able to just move on?
For 48 minutes. No, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, you have to. It's part of it. And I love the learning process of it, and it makes you learn more about yourself. You kind of go through it. It's not it's not ideal. It's not what you want, but there's a lot of learning through it. And not that I'm liking it, but it made you realize some things, and it's kind of cool too.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Hope we see you back here next week.